It's an interesting time to be a Nord in Skyrim, and where we last left off, Chad had snuck onto a boat to do an investigation into why so many Sirens have died, and found out that there is some serious shenanigans going on, probably because of Matari.
You'd probably miss more if you tried. You're a natural with the bow.
Yes, Serana, we know everything is about you. And that is where we continue today.
I caught up to Lilith and told her about the mission. She should be around here somewhere.
All right, well, I need to go speak to her.
Wait right here. I'll go get her.
Oh, hi, Serana.
The journal is translated. If you want to come and talk, I'll be outside the main entrance above.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have foot wraps at home.
We're finished.
What's that? We're finished?
Her story is in that book, but not Skies Divide.
What, is the journal useless?
No, but it's not what I was hoping for. Only one way to find out about Skies Divide now.
Well, what exactly was in that journal?
Please. I just need to take a break from all this. The journal is in that bag, along with the Dwemer's translation guide, in case you need it for anything else. Matari is expecting a report of your last mission. She's outside in the grotto. There is a burned house to the east, on the other side of the cliff. When you're finished reading the journal, meet me there.
Hey, you forgot to oh. Yeah, well, that doesn't do any good, does it?
Knock knock.
Oh, Freya, you crazy-ass bitch.
Told you I'd stop by. Had some fun with Lilith?
Yeah, it was purely business.
Business? What kind of business? Oh, what's in the bag?
Yeah, nothing important, just ignore it.
Oh, then you won't mind if I take a look. Talk about dull. Never knew Lilith and you were historians. No wonder she's so boring. But you, I know you. Don't try putting up a front, Commander.
Well, how much of that thing did you just read?
I just skimmed a few paragraphs. Some sort of journal garbage about the dwarves. Where was I again? Ah, your front.
What front?
You're pretending to be something you're not. Come on, just admit it. You can't resist me.
Oh, yeah, okay, fine.
All I needed to hear. Enough teasing. When you're ready, come to my room. I'll be waiting.
Yeah, you are a crazy bitch, but that's probably going to be fun. Well, wait. I thought she just walked off with the journal? Did she teleport it back? Translator's note. I've deciphered all relevant entries beginning with first contact up until the last mention of the anomaly by Ekataz, the author of this journal. Week 0. I have vivid memories of when we all saw her standing on the grassy plains outside the compound, her white skin reflecting the setting sun with blinding intensity. The afternoon air was fresh and cool, the ground muddy from a passing shower. She stood at attention, naked and unmoving as if wanting to be captured. I remained at the entrance, watching the 3 guards slowly make their way to her position, their spears pointed in her direction every step of the way. As soon as they had her within arm's length, she was thrown to the ground and her hands bound behind her back. There was no resistance, but one could never be too cautious when dealing with the suspected Daedra. No, this thing might be really long. Oh, yeah. No, I think we might just skim this. Holy moly. Week 78. Today was my final day with the anomaly. Construction of Sky's Divide, one of the most ambitious classified projects ever undertaken, was finally completed. Brother Van Chin finally received his promotion. Lord Kagranak himself has put Van Chin in charge of Sky's Divide and all operations on the northern island. I myself was given Van Chin's former rank as overseer of the research center. Disagreements between my brother and I were the primary reason for the declination of my assignment to Sky's Divide. Simply put, my brother grew increasingly hostile towards the anomaly, who he still refers to as it rather than her. Van Chin used my apparent sympathies as reason for insufficient confidence in my professional work ethic. I woke up early to see the departure of the anomaly. She was wheeled out as a solid block of voidstone. Van Chin was certain that her weakened life signs around this material indicated they were her one known weakness. "Why did you come here?" I asked her as I followed the entourage of guards surrounding her. She smiled, something that I knew she was incapable of doing naturally. It was merely a gesture she had learned to perform, which made her final words all the more disturbing. "Because I needed you." Translator note. The journal entries following week 78 are irrelevant to the requested subject focused by client Lilith. Final entry speaks of a presentation in the amphitheater regarding experimental technology made possible by the anomaly. Given the sudden end of Ekataz's entries and the original journal's state, it is very possible that the appearance of the Dwemer occurred at this point in time. Let's see, what was the other book? Oh well, probably not that important. Oh, I guess we got a whole bunch of talking to people to do. Lilith, Kasha, and Matari. And then Matari was in the grotto, so Lilith and Kasha are probably over here. Oh, that's Matari.
I'm waiting. Need something?
While I don't like Riften, the Rift is truly something else.
Hey, Kasha.
Look at
Have a
these
seat.
leaves. You don't typically see anything like them anywhere else in Skyrim.
I'm glad you're here.
All right, what'd you want to talk about?
Anything but Matari. It's gotten stressful.
Why are you girls all just unable to deal with all this stuff? Don't you want to know what the journal said?
Please, not now. I just want to relax.
Well, we can't brush away what's going on.
Can we just for now?
Let's talk.
There's no denying it any longer.
Oh, yeah, there is something going on between us, isn't there?
Not really. You're acting weird. Maybe you should go, okay?
Yeah, you're weird.
An invasion of Purity territory would be a disaster with so few Sirens. How do you suppose she'll rally an offensive?
Well, the Sirens are going to follow her just like they always have.
Even against incredible odds. I thought I'd seen it all in Akavir. Death after meaningless death for a lost cause. Freedom. And here I am, fighting against the odds all over again. The Sirens found some time to bury the fallen. At least the ones I requested.
Looks like rain.
I survived 17 years of insurgencies. Killed hundreds of Saesi as a child. Enslaved to suffer the imaginable. Seen other Ashen go through the same. All because of one woman's betrayal. I'm not gonna become another casualty. Matari deserves to die for her crimes against the Dwemer, Ashen, Penders, Sirens. And you.
Well, Matari hasn't done anything to me, at least not yet.
Then why are you here?
Well, we already talked about this.
No. That was when we still believed. Now, we're just living Matari's lie. This is only a game. There's a place for people like us. Meet me in Valhalla.
Alright. Well, I guess we better go talk to Matari.
Report.
Well, here's my report.
Then Denali and the Sirens are dead.
Well, how can we be so sure that they're all dead?
The evidence points to their massacre.
I want to see this evidence.
The catalyst is your evidence.
Yeah, but the assassins weren't who they appeared to be.
It's entirely possible that they dressed for intimidation.
But why the Dark Brotherhood?
The Dark Brotherhood is still feared throughout. The legends of their crimes outweigh those of the common pirate.
And what are you doing?
Tending to the garden. I rarely have the opportunity to leave the meditation chamber. Months have passed since I last stepped outside. It's grown quite well. A shame that the weeds have marred an otherwise perfect garden. Only natural that parasites would flourish in my absence. I was a fool to think they could tend to themselves. Without my supervision, without my coddling, they were given freedom. I failed them. But I'm still a good person, because now I'll make things right. The parasites will die. As for this garden, it was only a matter of priorities. I'm dying. Time has been a bitter enemy. It's a miracle this body hasn't fallen apart. If I'm not alive when this war is over, someone will have to finish what I started. They're coming.
Who's they? Ah, there's Freya's room.
Make yourself at home, have a drink, get comfortable. I'll be with you in a second.
Are you going to try to poison that thing? Freya, why do you have so many leather strips?
I prefer getting right down to it, but this is your special night. How should I start things off?
Shouldn't we lock the door?
Nowhere is the fun in that. Leave it unlocked, it's more exciting that way.
Alright, surprise me.
You're going to love what I can do. Have I ever told you that you're amazing?
I already knew that, but yes, many times you did.
Easy to forget what I say in the heat of a moment.
Alright, I should get going.
Actually, why don't you stay the night and keep me company? It gets so lonely, so cold. I hate the cold.
Alright, I'll crash out here tonight. Why not?
Sleep? Who said anything about sleeping?
Is it really that time again?
Oh, Astrid.
Sleep well?
This again? Why?
This will continue until you've demonstrated and proven your capabilities.
That's not what I meant. I know you're not the real Astrid.
Fine, I'll tell you. This will continue until you've demonstrated and proven your capabilities.
Just said that. You're testing me.
Affirmative. A normal subject would be unaware that they're undergoing a study, but you're abnormal. Self-aware to an extent, and not as dumb as others make you out to be. I appreciate and make accommodations for your superiority.
What do you want me to do?
It's simple. Kill Matari. Save the world. No one has ever obtained prosperity without a sword drenched in blood. Some would call it hypocrisy, but what I've done for millennia has been for the greater good. Everything happens for a reason. I know you'll understand. She's all yours.
Matari.
Never trust those in power. Never trust those in power. Understand that you will be waking up in a world beyond my control. I would prepare for battle. You're free to leave.
Well, what if I want to do some looting first?
We are all one. Together, we will take what is ours. Freedom to decide our own fate.
whatever. That didn't sound good. What was going on out there? Yeah, everything seems fine. So that's where this chapter comes to an end. This is Chad Kill People. Over and out.